Welcome to another round of Sports Views. Tonight I'm previewing Leg 2 of the round of 16 of the 2021 Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League. Toronto FC versus Club León. Toronto FC holds the slight advantage 1-1. The one-away goal last week at Estadio León El Glorioso. They're holding on to it. They have the slight advantage. There has been some news and hoopla coming out before this tie and events as well. First off, Club León beat Atlas 3-1 at Estadio Jalisco in their last league match after the CCL match, which shows you they're angry. They ain't playing. We're going to have to work hard to get this one done. But Toronto FC canceled their preseason friendly with Inter Miami, or the friendly was canceled, probably by Toronto, trying not to risk any more injuries or any more problems with the team. And they also got vaccinated, their first COVID vaccine. So maybe that's what did it. They were getting their vaccines instead, which they said they would do. Their first dose, which again, they said they would do. But they did not play Inter Miami this weekend. I'm not mad about it. Honestly, I'm not mad about it at all. I'd rather them not play them and get this done with more players returning, which they are. If you saw Toronto FC's Instagram, you would know people are coming back. Most of the players that missed out are at least returned to training. But I think that's more than just returned. I think they have a chance to play this week. At least a sub appearance against León and then start against Montreal, because we also have that on Saturday. I won't be previewing that because I have a full week. But we'll be doing the RSR and the live stream if I have hours and all that. Or if I'm not asked to do another one. But either way, we got a big week this week. So, we'll start with that. That fact that most players have been returning to training. They have been shown to return to training. Io Akinola, Jonathan Osorio, Quentin Westberg, Chris Mavinga. More than that, Jaden Nelson as well. He wasn't in the squad, if y'all remember. He wasn't in the squad. I'm guessing Pozuelo has returned to training, because if they all did, Pozuelo, I don't think his was the worst. And Nick De Leon has been cleared already. We know he will be in the squad. Those are 6 players already. 6 already. And Oso, if he's ready, he's starting on Wednesday, because he can't play, remember? Can't play the first game of the MLS season because of the kicking Alex Muyl and his family jewels. And they missed it. And Disco got him. So, he can't play against Montreal. So, if he's ready, which I think he is, he will be playing against León. And whatever happens, happens. But, again, most of the players that we were missing, Josie Altidore aside, we don't know what's going on there, but honestly, I'm fine with Mullins or Peruzza if Pozuelo's playing. I don't think it matters at this point. Or Io. I don't think it matters at this point. And we don't know what's with Achara, but we knew that was about May, June. Late May, early June for him. As long as he gets back before the double international break and the Gold Cup, we're good. That's all I'm asking for him. But we knew that was going to be a bit later. But Josie, we have no answer. But we know he probably won't be playing on Wednesday. If he's in the squad, I will be shocked. But I'm not really mad about that. So there you go. Basically, most of our players are getting ready to play on Wednesday, whether it be start or on the bench. Endo is also at training. For me, I think that means most of them are ready to play. I really do. If they're going to post it, you don't want people's expectations to be higher. Because let's be honest, TFC fans' expectations and morale are already at a high after basically getting that draw that felt like a win in León. That's what I was trying to say. Draw that felt like a win because of the situation. And for me, you don't really need to be like, hey, Io's back. Hey, Oso's training. Hey, Endo's training. Hey, De Leon's cleared, which I heard that from somebody else. You don't really need to do that. If we were like down 2-1, I'd be like, okay, yeah, you should. But the way we got through that, you really don't need to do that. So the way they did that makes me think they will be playing. If not a start, a sub appearance. And you have 5 subs. And with the press, there you go. There you go. Lorea was training. Alro was training. Didn't see Gallardo. I don't know. I hope he's at least on the bench. But Schaffelberg will be fine. For me, I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping this team has the players they need. We need a better lineup to shut this one down. I need to see a better lineup. A stronger lineup. We have that. I think we shut it down. This team had an amazing draw. They are together. They are connected. They want to get this done. León's pissed off. But if you have the team in front of you that wants to finish off what the youth put forward for you, served on a platter for you, they're going to do it. This is a different era. The air is different. I'm feeling good about Wednesday. And for me, I think León basically tuckered themselves out. Yeah, they're still going to press. They're still going to go for it. They're going to have their chances. Let's not joke around here. They're going to have their chances. But against Atlas, we're a better team than Atlas anyway, especially with the 11 I think we're going to put out. But I think they use their anger out on Atlas, which is the problem. Should have put it on Toronto. But no, they took their anger. I put Atlas and anger together. Took their anger out on Atlas, which is not a good idea. Because for me, you should take your anger out on the team that kind of embarrassed you in your own home, in your own stadium. I mean, no. We didn't just kind of embarrass you. We embarrassed you. We embarrassed y'all. We're like, oh, we're riding high. Oh, and just listen to the podcast that I was on last week. They're pissed. They're homery, but they're pissed. They're pissed. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I understand why. And like, half of them are like, yeah, this isn't good. This reminds us of León LAFC. The other half are like, yeah, it kind of reminds me of it, but we'll still get the job done. That's where the homery part comes in. You're not. And that's not homery. That's just how this feels. But for me, I think Toronto's ready. I really do. This is a time. And yes, León's getting Chapo Montes back. They are. But I don't think that matters at this point. We're getting most of our team back. They're getting their best player back. For me, look at how that looks. If it was the same team as last week, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that matters. But I think we're getting most of our guys back. I think we can handle it. The 11 that I think Toronto's going to use on Wednesday. Westberg in goal. I'd like to give it to Bono so he could finish it off. But Westberg, I think he's better for the situation. I really do. Bono was a little bit shaky at the end. I really think so. He was playing well, but he was shaky at the end. Westberg has that cool head about him in a situation like this. And if they get a bullshit penalty, well, we know we could save them in the big moments. So, like the Joseph penalty. And I said it because you know it's probably going to happen. Because, yeah. Especially if it's like close. If it's like 2-1. Any scoring draw that's not 1-1. 0-0 would put Toronto through. 1-1 would take the penalties. Any scoring draw would be León because of away goals. I could see it happening. I'm just saying that's like the thing. But yeah, Westberg has that head on his shoulders that I think would be better for us. Cool head prevail, basically. I like Bono. I like what he's done, but Westberg's healthy. I want him to start. Bono hasn't won the net at all. I'd be happy and I'd be fine if he does, but he hasn't won it. He just started the first game. There's a difference. Left back, Alro, of course. Center backs, Gonzalez, Mavinga. Because Gonzalez looked good last week. Mavinga's healthy. Let's go with it. Right back, Lorea. Pretty good back line. I think they can handle. Center defensive mids, Prizo and Bradley, because damn it, it was good last week. It'll be good again this week. Then the middle three, 4-2-3-1, like last week. Let's say Oso, Pozuelo, Schaffelberg, and then up top, I'm going to go with Mullins. I'm going to go with Mullins up top because I think Pozuelo could feed him well, and if Mullins keeps playing like he was, I'm totally okay with it. You could put Peruzza up there if you want. They both were pretty good. On the bench, for me, or at least the 5 subs, Jaden Nelson, Peruzza, or Mullins, either way. If Io can make an appearance, put Io in there. And put Peruzza on the wing. For Oso, probably. Or Schaffelberg, either way. Endo, Sabasa Endo, and Noble Okello. Noble did well. I'd love to see Noble have a chance. And you're saying, what about Markey? I like Prizo more. Oso's ready. For me, you could put Delgado with Prizo. You could, instead of Prizo, and put Prizo off the bench. Actually, that's probably what they'll do. If they have everybody back. Actually, scratch that. Prizo's on the bench. Delgado starts with Bradley. That's probably what's going to happen. Now that I think about it. But Oso's back too, so there you go. I think Oso should play. I think Pozuelo will play as well. De León. Well, De Leon's probably further along than Endo, and it depends if they need defensively, because De Leon is more defensive, so yeah, I guess so. He could also appear, but he'd be on the bench for sure. For that, and then, of course, Bono for the 7th player on the bench. But there you go. So, that's what I think. Toronto, they have their players back, and they're going to get this done. And I feel like it. I feel it in my bones. They're going to get this done on Wednesday. And it's going to be a good one. So with that said, that's all I have to say, really, with this preview. That's my 11. They have their players back. They're ready. A little bit of a hype up. Told you what León's recently done. Yeah, I think that's good. Pretty much, that's basically a whole group of nothing, but whatever. Well, if Toronto would have played against Miami, that would have been more, but whatever. So, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Tomorrow, I have a Portland versus Marathon live watch-along, and Cruz Azul versus Arcaí, RSR. That's tomorrow. We still got more to go. It's going to be a fun week. I know it. I'm Ryan, and I'm out. Peace.